Hey y'all, welcome back to another vlog. My name is Vondra if you are new here and it returns. Hey girl, hey. So I wanted to go ahead and get this vlog started because first of all, it's the middle of the week and I need to get back on the routine because as y'all saw in the last vlog, I was kind of all over the place. It just went. However, it's currently Wednesday, May. Don't let me lie to you, it's May something. However, I just got home from the gym not long ago. I just got dinner tonight. I'm cooking some gumbo, and real quick, because y'all, first before I get started, I just want to tell y'all that me having a girl yesterday, it took everything in me to not splurge out on so many things. I bought these cute little onesies. They were so cute. I like this one because of the butterflies, and then I loved this one because of the words it says on it, and these have some little flowers on it. Aren't these cute? And then I also picked up this little set, super duper cute, y'all. Has a little flower on it. Got a little headband come with it. And this is the little zip up onesie that comes with it. And then I also picked up this cute little set, the bows, the headbands, so cute. This one says mama's bestie for the restie. Y'all, my husband Jelly, he gonna be jelly. He swear up and down, y'all. She gonna be his. But anyway, yeah, I bought this little set, cute, and then some other little stuff that grandma got her. So yeah, once things start rolling in, we gonna be sharing stuff. So I'm really excited. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be an amazing time. It's gonna be an exciting time. It's gonna be a girly time. It's gonna be a girly time, yeah. And then right there, rearrange it a bit just so I can just have another feel of it, because I like the way it looks now, but I could do something a little different. So that's what I'm about to do. Also, I got some things from my old office that I'm about to put in here as well, just to kind of spruce it up, all the things. So I'm not doing nothing major, but I do want to do some rearranging. I'm not gonna do too much because, you know, your girl's carrying, so I'm not trying to wear myself out, but I did want to at least get a jump start on here since it was in my brain. And then I'm gonna get rid of some stuff that I don't need. Trash, unnecessary documents, paper, all types of stuff. So I'm about to do that as well. So I'm about to go ahead and get started. Just gonna get some stuff out the way. Like I said, I think I'm gonna move my desk. I don't know if, let me see if I can put y'all somewhere else right quick. I have to figure out where I may want to put my desk. Y'all, I don't have, this is so not cool. Okay, so I don't know if I want to move the desk facing it this way, or if it's the desk put the desk over here. But I kind of want the sunlight to come this way, and I could do it like that. So I don't know. So we're about to see, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of start putting some stuff back in order and whatnot. So what, 45 minutes later, I finally finished the office, got rid of some stuff, put some stuff up, rearranged my office a bit. So this is what it looks like now. I put my 2 pictures up there because this wall was just kind of bleh. So I put my, I don't know why it's not autofocus. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I put the 2 picture frames up there because my wall is looking just kind of dry over here. And then y'all know my desk was facing this way at first, so I put it this way so that the window can just kind of, the sunlight can flow this way. Move my chairs are still over here in this corner, but I just kind of shifted it to the middle of this wall. And this is a little bit crooked, so let me fix this real quick. It's a little crooked. I'll fix it in a second. But over here, I just rearranged it a bit, got rid of some stuff, added a few things, like I added my pampas crest base, my 2 cards that my boys got me. I put my nail stuff right here, and that's pretty much it. That little picture frame that's sitting right there, I have to fix it because it's broken. That's from when we went to Mexico, so I have to fix that. But kept my ring light in this corner. Not sure if it's gonna stay there, but it's gonna stay there for the meanwhile. And then over here, I added my little lamp on my little desk. I really didn't know where I could put this. This is all my nail stuff, but I may get a different organizer, just something that can blend in with the room, that's not like this, because that looks so out of place. So I might end up getting a new organizer and just keeping this like here, but just having a new, more uniform organizer over here in this space. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did to the room. I'm gonna sit down a bit because I'm actually running out of breath a little bit. So I'm actually gonna be done in here. I'm not gonna do anything in here. I'm not gonna do anything else upstairs. What I will do though is, I think the stuff that I gathered for like thrift store and consignment, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take those to the thrift store and consignment because it's like 12 o'clock. That way I can grab me something to eat. And then by the time I'm done eating, I can go pick up the boys from school. So yeah, big moment is tired. So my kid asked me earlier this morning before he went to school, and he asked me, he said, Mommy, why are you always at the end of the line when you pick me up from school? And I'm like, why would I be there early? And so I was like, well, you want me to be there early, today when I pick you up? He's like, yeah. So I'm here in the carpool line at 2:17, and normally I try to get here at least by 2:30. So I brought my laptop with me so I could finish editing my vlog. So hopefully I can get it posted today, because I was supposed to get it posted yesterday. However, the evening didn't look the way I thought it would look. But yeah, so currently in the carpool line. I went ahead and took the clothes and all the other little knickknacks that I gathered up from my office as well as my guest room to take to the thrift store. I took those already. I dropped those off, so I'm glad, because that was one of the tasks that I've been wanting to get done for the longest, y'all. Having all that clutter and stuff that I've been wanting to get rid of, I'm so glad that I was able to get rid of it. And then I think tomorrow actually is supposed to be working at camp, but not tomorrow, why I keep saying tomorrow? I won't be home tomorrow. This weekend, hopefully sometime, I'm gonna work on the boys' room, get their room all tidied up, and then next I'm gonna work on the guest room. I'm not sure how we are. I'm just really just tidying up spaces right now, doing the little things, but I'm gonna pick a weekend for Steven and I to like kind of get down in the nitty-gritty of like repainting walls, touching up paint, all that stuff in our upstairs area specifically, because I don't know right now how we are going to turn the guest room into the nursery or what that might look like, because my idea was leaving it like half guest room, half nursery, but because the only person that comes to my house that sleeps in the guest room is my niece, so baby won't be up there like right off the bat. So I'm not like in a rush to get that that room, whatever, but I am wanting to like at least just kind of figure out what's what, where things are gonna go, make closet space, all that good stuff, definitely before she comes. So we're gonna plan a weekend to do that and whatnot, y'all. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have a new truck and I want to give me a new car mount. And I have the screen now where I'm able to get a car mount to put on my actual screen. Cause y'all, oh my goodness, holding this camera in the tripod, it ain't fun. It's not fun. It's nowhere I could like really prop y'all up. For real, for real. There we go. Boom. Even though I wouldn't keep y'all right there while I'm driving, it's doable. I also too, while I'm thinking about it, I just took my glasses off. I need to make me an eye appointment so I can order me some new glasses before baby comes too, because I'm trying to take a break from my contacts, but you know I can't stay away from contacts. I just can't stay away. I can't stay away. So I do need to make me an eye appointment for sometime next week, hopefully early in the week, and then order me some glasses and order me some new contacts. My prescription normally stays the same. Last time I went, my doctor said my prescription didn't change that much, so that's a good thing. So I could order me some now, but I want to go ahead and just at least get my eyes checked, just in case, because you never know. You never know. You never know. I went to Ulta recently and I got the Kylie, if it focus, the Kylie Cosmetics lip butter. This is in the flavor, I think like butter cake or something like that. Yeah, butter cake. I wanted to get the pomegranate, which I'm gonna go back and get, but they didn't have any. But this one is good. It's like on the sweet side. And what I like about it is that you have this applicator, and then you also have this applicator. So I think this one's more so like, you know, for the girlies who do makeup, and it gives it like a easy application if you're using like the brush or something to apply to your clients or whatever. But I love this because one, it keeps your lips moisturized, but it gives a little tint to your lips. You're out. When I'm gonna get a sew-in, I know it's the summertime and people are like, you're gonna get a sew-in now, you're gonna be hot. I don't care. I'm tired of doing my hair, okay? And me and this whole transitioning thing, we thugging it out, because truly I would have me some braids in my hair, and I don't feel like braiding my hair. I don't want to put that much tension on my hair. I really just want to tuck my hair away and not have to touch it at all. My own hair. Now I would get a sew-in. I was thinking about getting a sew-in and using like a closure, doing that Burmese curly hair, but I got a wig that's already like that. But I'm like, do I want to hold on, cause this is low-key. Okay, I had to change the setting because I was looking a little too light skin. Focus on me. Hello. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I was thinking about doing the Burmese curly and getting a sew-in with that hair, but then again I was like, yeah, no. I kind of want to do like a what I'm trying to say, like a cute little shoulder length type of hairstyle. So we'll see, because I don't want long hair. I don't want long hair. I want short length, shoulder length sew-in, because me growing out this natural hair, it be taking everything in me to like not chop it off, but I'm not gonna chop it off. Plus, yeah, I ain't gonna chop it off. I don't want to go through I've gone through pregnancy with a teeny weeny afro before, and let's just say I don't look myself. Be looking like a whole oompa loompa out here in these streets. But anyhow, I'm rambling by the mouth. Truly rambling by the mouth. Yeah, she did a big one.
Done with the school.
All right.
I told the street like she going in front of me.
Huh? The door that you came.
Okay, so y'all, it's Tuesday. I was gonna say Monday. Yesterday was Monday. It's Tuesday, and I am about to get ready to go run and get some lunch. Me and the boys. The boys didn't go to school today. They went yesterday, but yesterday was like they didn't want to go to school, so yesterday was considered their last day of school. Summer has started for them. We've been at home majority of the morning. It's like 11, almost, it's literally almost 12 o'clock, which I am pushing on very good timing because my agenda for today was to finish laundry, check, got all my laundry finished, only got a load of clothes in the dryer. I'll deal with them later. Everything has been washed, folded, and put away. Nothing else is in my in my living room, sitting down, lounging around. So I've done that, and literally just got done about 20 minutes ago. So now what I'm about to get ready to do is about to go get some lunch at Taziki's. We're gonna go sit there and eat. It's voting day in Alabama, so I'm gonna do that today. And then I wanted to run to Best Buy, and I have to drop these registration papers off at the YMCA for the boys for summer camp. So that was like all my agenda today, y'all. My hair is looking like whatever today. I threw a hat on top of my very diminished curls, but we gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all this dress though. I got from Target. Very much it's cute. It's, of course, it rises a little bit. I got a medium, which fits very well, but this is the back situation, and yeah, I like it. It's very comfortable. I thought it was like a skirt, but it's not. It's fully dress. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing today. I got my New Balance on with some socks, and like I said, I threw my hat on because yeah, this is my, we finna go run errands, grab something to eat, and then come back home. Later on, we're going to the gym because I signed up for a Pilates mat class with my best friend. So we're gonna do that, and then that's pretty much it. So I guess come spend the day with us. Yesterday was my niece's, come on, focus. This little piece of hair is gonna drive me, y'all. Hold on. So yesterday was my niece's graduation. She graduated from high school, and so that's pretty much all we did yesterday was go to her graduation and then grab lunch, and then yeah, we came back home and took a nap because yesterday felt so long for no reason. Like, so long. Okay, that's what I have to do. I just had to pull it back because that was looking a little funky to me. Okay. Anyhow. Alright, this got to do. Y'all, so we just got done voting. That was fairly quick. Yeah, Alabama needs it. That's all I gotta say. Y'all, please, if you're in the state of Alabama, and I know this vlog is gonna be well overdue posted, but oh my goodness, please get out and vote. And not even just, you know, for state voting, but honestly for any type of voting. Y'all, please exercise your right to vote if you are registered. Even if you aren't registered, no, stop. Even if you aren't registered, consider registering to vote if you can, because it is so important. I mean, I may not know a lot about politics, and I may not keep up with a lot of politics just in general, but let me tell y'all, whenever I vote, I consider myself and my family, my children and their future, all the things, because it is so crucial nowadays. Y'all see the world that we're living in. Like, literally, I depend on the Lord for everything, because if it wasn't for the Lord, listen, listen, you know. So, get out, vote, exercise your right,
Why do you want me to get
do all the things to make sure that your voice is heard, okay? Because it does matter. Regardless, your voice matters. Now that we got that out the way, the boys and I are about to get ready to head to Ziki's for lunch. Yeah, that's what we're getting lunch.
It's not for lunch.
to the
That's
store.
just for food. That is for dinner, not for lunch.
It's for lunch.
Mommy,
Yes.
after this sneak peek for lunch, we going to the store?
No, we don't have to go to the store. I do want to go to Best Buy, though.
No.
What is
So-
it, Mommy?
Oh, I gotta drop off y'all summer camp papers. That's what I gotta do.
Who?
At the Y.
Why what?
The YMCA. So yeah, we got to go ahead and get lunch. We're gonna sit there and eat lunch. It's 12:18, so we are on good time. And not that I'm on any like time or anything, but I wanted to get out the house by 12 so I can go ahead and get the outside of my day started. So I got that out the way. So let's head to Taziki's, grab some lunch, and because your girl and baby girl is hungry.
Lemon juice.
That what?
Why it tastes like lemon juice? Coke. Honey.
Huh?
Ice sticker. Ice sticker. And it and a little piece like of this.
No, you're not getting none of my salmon. I asked you what you wanted. You want?
Mommy. What animal is this?
Okay, y'all, so Steven got me on football mom duty, and I'm at football practice with Steven. I wasn't expecting to be out here, but y'all, he should not have me out here because the way this boy is playing and not serious at all. Girl, listen, I even got my fan, my umbrella. We were not as prepared as I thought we would be, but it's pretty cool seeing him out here, so we gonna see how things go, because right now homeboy was flipping and playing around, and I'm trying to see if he's serious or not. Boy, I gotta sneeze. Okay, we just got home about 10 minutes ago from football practice. Practice started at 6. It ended like at 7:45, 7:50ish, something like that, almost 8 o'clock. So we just got home not long ago. But y'all, it was interesting. If you saw the last clip, I'm not sure, but yeah, football is a whole nother sport, y'all. Football is a whole nother sport. And honestly, just to kind of spark a little conversation, I be wondering if parents really just throw their kids in football because of true potential or because of their own like desires for their kids, because some kids be out there and really don't be wanting to play and don't really be showing interest, but the parents be on their behinds. It be crazy. Like I don't talk to my kid crazy. Now I get on to him, you know, try to get him to focus, try to get him to, you know, especially since he wants to play. Like Steve Man verbalized, hey, I want to play football, I don't want to play baseball. However, he's still gonna play baseball. Like I think his daddy said in the springtime, because he's still really, Steve Man is really good at baseball, and he'll be actually going up to 8U this time. But y'all, I just be wondering, do parents really put their kids in football for their own aspirations or for their kids like aspirations? And if they don't show interest or don't really verbalize like, hey mom, dad, I don't want to play football, or I don't want to play this sport, or I don't want to do this, like, do they really listen to their kids? Because at the end of the day, speaking from experience, you know, doing things that others want you to do, especially at a very young age, kind of takes away a part of your identity. And I think that is crazy to me. Like, just forcing your child or beating, y'all, you heard what I said, your child into doing something. I just don't get it. Like, I get there's a difference between discipline, getting them to focus, all the things, and they gotta learn the skill sets and all the stuff. But if a child really shows that they don't want to play a certain thing or they don't want to do a certain thing, why force it on them? I mean, is it just me? Is it just me, or am I, you know, am I just doing too much? Because I really feel like that's a problem. I'm just saying. But it's currently 8:30, and well, almost 8:30, and I am finishing up dinner. I had pre-cooked the potatoes that we were gonna eat, and I'm fixing some salmon. So I got that in the oven now, and I got my broccoli steaming. So we're eating a late dinner. I typically don't take steaming to football, so this is kind of new for me, trying to figure out like how to get all the things done, yada yada yada. But yeah, so that was new for me, all I gotta say. Thankfully I had a chair, my umbrella, and my fan, and I had a cap on, so I know to wear a cap definitely if I'm gonna be sitting outside during these spring summer trainings, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I'm moving around so much. On another note, y'all, I think I'm about to pick my hobby back up of reading. I found my book that I started on that I'm gonna restart on since I have a little bit more time on my hands. So I'm gonna pick up Confess once more, and then I joined this book group, this reading group that like they suggest books, kind of talk about the books, all the things like that. So I'm gonna read this first, and then in the midst of me reading this, I'm gonna try to check out some other books and some other like titles that I could read or that I might be interested in. And probably like this weekend, well, maybe Sunday, I might go to like Barnes & Noble or Second and Charles to find me to find some more books, because I need to pick back up on my hobby. Especially since this is summertime, I'm trying to put in my mindset, like if the boys see me read, they'll pick up a book and read. So we're gonna plan to go to the library at least once or twice a week, depending on what my schedule look like in the next, you know, in the future. I'm not sure what things will look like, but this summer I do plan on at least going to the library at least once or twice every week, so that way we can get some books, check them out, and start our summer reading. Last year we did it, but we weren't as successful as I would have liked us to be. So this time I'm gonna be a little bit more intentional and really just kind of be what I'm trying to say, what's the word, intentional and disciplined, so that way I can read more, they can read more, and so that way we can just kind of get into a habit and a routine of being, you know, just picking up a book instead of a phone. That's it. So yeah, I was about to say something else. Yeah, also on another note, I've been looking at baby shower ideas, and y'all, when I tell you I'm so excited, like I have a theme already. I don't know if I want to share with y'all or not, But I have a theme, and I'm really excited about what the theme is, the vibes, and all the things like that. So I kind of started doing some planning yesterday. Is this my husband that's home? So y'all, I just tried my Fenty skin tint stick on my skin today, along with my Laura Mercier what I'm trying to say, setting powder. Y'all, absolutely, why y'all, these people are looking at me while I'm trying to vlog? Like, geez, why does it have I look, I'm like, hey, like she's literally staring, y'all. Literally staring. Literally staring. This is why I need my husband to put a tent on the front window. Literally staring, bro. Y'all, the way they were just slow walking by the window. Just slow walking. Okay, anyways, I felt like that was just rude. That was rude, and I was rudely interrupted. Anywho, where was I going with this? I tried out the skin tint stick and the Laura Mercier loose powder, setting powder. Y'all, absolutely love it so far. I'm not a foundation type of girl, and I really don't like heavy makeup at all. But the skin tint, the stick that I use, I only used it like right here and around my forehead and like around here. Absolutely love it because it gave me the coverage that I need. I wanted like a very light, I'm a very light coverage type of girl, unless like I'm going to a very, what I'm trying to say, unless I'm going to an event where I just want a full face of makeup and I want to like immediately stand out. That's the only time I wear like really full, not full coverage, but more like medium coverage makeup. But this light coverage that I have, absolutely cute. And I only did some concealer under my eyes and a little bit of blush on the tip of my nose. And nose, why did I say it like that? On the tip of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and around my cheek area. So yeah, absolutely cute. Love it very much. But I'm currently sitting in the car about to get out. I have something coming up at 3 o'clock that I'm about to walk into very shortly. Feel really good about it. Feel really good. So you're gonna see how things go. Literally just letting the Lord do what he's, been doing the last couple of weeks. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Yes. So sidebar, because y'all, I'm trying to order me some really good hair that I could use for a quick weave and reuse it, because I don't want to just keep buying bundles back to back to back. I want some really good hair that I could reuse. And so I found this vendor on Alibaba and read the reviews and all the good stuff, and I'm trying to get some bundles from there. They giving me the runaround because they asked me all these million questions. I just want a 16, 18, 20 inch bundle, natural wave, and the Cambodian whatever line that they have. Like, that's all I want. And they are asking me all these million questions. Like, girl, can you just show me how to make, because it doesn't let me like order. It only puts in send inquiry. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So it only tells me to do that. So it's not allowing me to like necessarily order. And they're not really helping. See, then they're gonna tell me. I told them yes, I will need help to create the order. I asked for a quote. They still didn't send me a quote. Like, girl, what are we doing here at this point? But anywho, y'all, I'm about to get ready to get out the car. We'll come back and chat later, and I'll update y'all on all the things. Excuse me for looking a hot mess, because I definitely look a hot mess. Tomorrow's gonna be my self-care day, where I do DIY maintenance. So I'm doing my hair, my nails, my toes, and any other maintenance things that I want to do. I kind of want to do my lashes, but I'm not sure. So we'll see what I got in there. But tomorrow, either tomorrow or Wednesday, will be my DIY maintenance self-care day. So because first of all, I will have the house to myself tomorrow. The boys start summer camp tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. Well, really excited about them starting summer camp because this will be their first time going to a summer camp. So I'm really, really excited about that and their overall experience and things like that. So, yeah, but to say the least, I look a mess, and I know, but it's okay. I'm not going anywhere today. I don't plan on going anywhere today. So yeah. But anywho, the last few days have been a slight blur. The last few days have been a slight blur. I haven't been doing much. Well, I can't say that. A lot has been going on, but so much has been going on that it's just kind of blurred to me. So many good things, I should say, have been going on. So just to like briefly update you guys, I recently had an interview for a new job this past week, which I accepted the offer of the job. So I started a new job in 2 weeks. I'm really excited about that. This job is much different from my last job that I was doing. And then on top of that, I'm going back to like the 9 to 5 schedule versus me working the past 2 years from like 5:30 to 2. So that's going to be a change that I haven't had in a very, very long time. Honestly, I haven't had like a true 9 to 5 scheduled job. Most of my jobs prior to my counseling job, I was working either like 8 to 3 or just working like various shifts and stuff like that. So me having a like straight 9 to 5 schedule, kind of excited about it because I get to see like look at my schedule a little bit differently these days. So that's one reason why I'm outside, because I'm about to start doing some planning, routines, creating routine systems for myself, for my family, so that way there's like a little structure. Because from the 5:30 to 2 job, it was a lack of structure. Like I tried to come up with routines, but it was so challenging because like first thing in the morning, I really don't have time for myself to actually get ready, to just kind of prep myself. I'm like up and just ready to go straight to work. So this time around, I really get to use that early morning time in a very intentional way. And so I'm really excited about how that's going to look. So I'm about to sit here, just kind of brainstorm, do some scheduling, well not scheduling, but some draft like some routines and some draft some routine systems, things like that that could help me and my family. And like I said, the boys are going to summer camp this summer, so that's another thing that's happened this week. I was able to sign them up for the YMCA, so I'm really excited about that. This will be their first time going. That alone I'm really excited about because I don't have to search for childcare during the summertime, so that's very, very exciting. And then 2, they get to experience, summer camp life. I've never gone to summer camp before. I've only been to like one summer camp, but that was like a neighborhood summer camp that I was able to go to for free as a child, because my grandmother was part of this center. But however, I am really excited that they get to experience that, and that also, again, I don't have to think about like who's gonna keep the boys while I'm at work for 8 hours a day, all the things, so that they still get to have a very fun summer, but at summer camp. And I'm also just sitting here like just kind of thinking about some things that we could do on the weekends, just to still kind of have like that family time, hangout time, all that good stuff. Thinking about things that we can do after work and after camp that isn't too much, but that's still fun. I know we're gonna do swimming pool. I know that we'll probably do some farmers markets on the weekends. Just kind of get out the house, go to the park, still do things like that as a family. So I'm just looking forward to the overall structure that I'll have with this new job that I'll be starting in a couple weeks. So yeah, yeah, it's different. So I'm hoping too that my content, and that was another thing that I was thinking about, like it gives me time to really like schedule days that I want to do content when I get back on TikTok, Instagram, and all that stuff. It gives me time to really just kind of focus on like what type of content I want to put out. And then also gives me time to actually set out days during the evening times to like focus on content and stuff like that, so that way I can still just kind of have my own creative side still just kind of flowing, because I still want my creative side to flow regardless of me working that job or a 9 to 5 job. So I don't want the stigma of like I want to quit to do full-time content creating, because that's never been like a goal of mine. However, I would love to continue to work a 9 to 5 and still have my creative side, because it allows me to be creative, it allows me to express myself, it allows me to share parts of myself, all the good things. So like I said, with this journey, God has been doing some wonderful things, and I know he's going to continue to do some amazing things, open doors, all that good stuff. I'm looking forward to what the Lord is going to continue to do, because this past week, the past honestly 3-4 weeks, and if you watched my last vlog, you'll kind of see where I was coming from, but the Lord has really been moving. He's really been shifting. He's been allowing me to just, I guess when I say this, when you really sit back and let God work, you really get to see the fullness of everything that is going on. You get to see the bigger picture of everything that's going on. Of course, you may not see everything right then, right there, but you get to see like God really work. So I allow myself to set myself aside and say, okay, Lord, do what you got to do. I trust you. I put my faith in you. I surrender all these things. And me doing that, God continues to open doors. He continues to close doors. He continues to allow me as a person to develop, to develop, but not just develop personally, but like just spiritually and growth, because everything is spiritual, whether you know it or not, everything is spiritual. So he's allowed me just to see everything in a different light, and I'm very, very excited for what he's doing and what he's going to continue to do, not just for me, y'all, because my family, what he's going to do for my family, what he's going to do for the people who are attached to me, my siblings, my mom, everybody who's attached to me in some way, shape, or form. I know that the Lord is going to continue to allow those like things to flow over into them as well. So yeah, I'm just really, really excited just to see what the Lord is doing and what he's going to keep doing in our lives. And today, that's why I'm using this time to really just be productive. Like I said, I brought my journal out here. Girl, this is my prayer journal. So I brought my prayer journal out here so I can write some prayers and just kind of like reflect on what God's been doing already. I brought my planning notebook out here. This is my just kind of write whatever's on your mind type of thing. So that is what this is. I'm about to just start writing out some routines, systems, things that I want to start implementing. And just, I know it's never going to be perfect. I'm not looking for perfection as I do this. However, I'm looking for routines to put in place so structure can happen. And because I function so well off structure, it's crazy. But I can tell you probably the past year, if I'm being completely honest, probably the past year, I've lacked structure. I've lacked routines. It's like 1 minute I have something, next minute it's like, girl, what we doing? Like, where we at? Like, you just all over the place. That's literally how it's felt. So I'm just trying to find myself to get back into really being disciplined and making sure that I implement the things that I put in place, but not just for myself, but for my family as well, because I want them to all be on board. And I know it's going to take time for my boys to adjust. I know it's going to take time for my husband to adjust. It's going to even take time for me to adjust, but I'm looking forward to just seeing what it looks like to put all these things in place, so that way we can have, you know, just a more free-flowing daily living life, if I could put it in like just shorter terms. But yeah, so I brought all my planning stuff out here, and I say all this to say, just to wrap things up, because I am about to end this vlog, but I say all this to say, you know, if you continue to put the Lord in all the things that you're doing, you're gonna see so much happen. Sometimes that waiting season may seem like it's been wasted. Sometimes that waiting season may seem like, you know, well, God, where are we going from here? But if you really let God work, if you really continue to put God first, put him in the center, put him at every point of your life, of your story, he's going to allow things to really work out in his perfect timing, literally. Because when I say, y'all know, first of all, I'm 5 months pregnant. And for me to get, and I'm getting emotional, like, low-key, because it's like, what? But y'all know I am 5 months pregnant, and for me to get a job, a corporate job, at 5 months pregnant, to be accepted an offer, how it's, that's the Lord, y'all. That is God working. That is God doing his thing. And what's interesting is that during the interview, one of the ladies that was interviewing me, she was telling me about her experience when she interviewed for the current job that she has. She was like 36 weeks pregnant, literally due 4 weeks later. But she was telling me she got the job at the company that I'm. But yeah, just for all these things that happened over the last week, I'm just excited for what's to come. I'm excited for things to just continue to unfold. Of course, at God's timing. And I was asked the question a couple weeks ago, like, are you excited about what's happening? I couldn't give them like a straight answer. I'm like, I mean, I'm content. I'm at peace. I'm like, I'm okay. But then as I saw the Lord was still in it, when I saw the Lord, like, he never was out of it, but when I saw like the things that were happening, the things that were just kind of transpiring, all that stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm excited, because the enemy will literally try to interfere and just try to find ways to take you out of that place of peace and contentment in God, and try to make it seem like, okay, hey, you having too much, like, I see you good, so this is what I'm about to throw at you. I'm about to throw a little curveball to just kind of take you off track to see what you'll do. And the enemy has tried that so many times in so many different areas, y'all. So many different areas, that now that I'm spiritually aware, now that I've been spiritually aware, and now that I'm like opening my eyes, like my eyes, my ears are completely open, I'm not letting the enemy feel like he has any type of like control or play at anything that is going on, or let alone, I'm not going to make it seem like the enemy can have access to my life in general. So I completely am aware that when the enemy is trying to come in, when the enemy is trying to distract, when the enemy is trying to confuse, when the enemy is trying to take my joy away, my happiness away, my contentment and my peace away, I'm so aware of those things. So with me being aware, it's like I have a full advantage of shutting it down immediately. So I guess, again, I say all that to say, stay encouraged, y'all. Like, I know that it can be very challenging when you have so many different things going on. You don't know where to go, what to do. I don't have my Bible out here, but I was gonna say, get in your word, pray, literally surrender, and allow God to do the work that he has said and that he has promised he's gonna do in his word. Let him do it, because once he does that, you will just follow. You will follow with ease, you'll be so just happy that you said, okay, God, I'm done. I give it all to you, and I'm letting you do your thing. So once you do that, you'll feel so free, and you'll get into a place of just wanting to like surrender everything every day. This day is yours, Lord. Do what you gotta do. What are we doing today? Like, I'm following your lead. So stay encouraged, and you know, don't let the enemy feel like he can have access to your life at all. But anywho, it just started raining a little bit out here, which is good, because I wanted to sit out here and just kind of listen to the rain. But I'm about to go ahead and end this vlog, because I need to do some editing, some planning, all the things. And yeah, so with all that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all the good things. Thank you guys for continuing to support me, sticking around. Y'all just stay tuned. I will keep y'all updated on all the fun things that are going on in my life. However, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next weekly vlog. Bye, friends.
Mommy.